whoever's watching my channel. I appreciate it. My name is Alan Christopher. I'm a graphic designer and photographer based out of Uganda, Kampala. So I just want to talk about my journey as a photographer and how far I'm getting or how far along I've got so far. So yeah, you know, how long I started doing photography when I was in my teens, like just photographing like my friends around, capturing my kid moments like at home, um, football games when we used to go to games and stuff like that. It was just like something to show off. Actually, I started photography because I just want to take good pictures for social media. To be back in the day, it was like MySpace days. For some of you guys that know, like it was MySpace days. So yeah, I used to take pictures. So like when I used to take a picture and I started doing edits. So when I took pictures and I was like, man, people ain't capturing the right angles and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what? Let me take it like this. So like I told my friends like, yo, take it like this, and that's how it became like I just started like liking the way like how my eye people said, man, you got an eye. So I take the picture, I edit it, and it will come out fly. It came out nice. So I just be like, okay, I'm going to. I like this. Like actually that's how I started getting into like the social, media photography, and now it became how I chose my career. Just taking pictures as like kids and trying to have the best who has the best looking picture on MySpace or who has the best looking picture on Facebook. Yeah, so people started liking my pictures. They're like, yo, bro, can you do that for me? I'm like, you know what? Yeah. But back in the day, we couldn't afford cameras. We couldn't afford digital cameras and stuff like that. So we were just like on phones and stuff like that. Wherever you could get like a small. I think the first picture I ever took that I think was on the Motorola Razr phones, like back in the day, like before even the iPhones came out. I think that was like that's the first time I ever, yeah, first picture that I liked was on a Motorola Razr phone. So yeah, the journey kept going. Got into it, started taking pictures. Like my friends used to do music, so that's how I really got into it. Like photographing, like my homies that was doing music, doing even that's how I even got into the album art and the graphic design because I wanted to see like how far I can take a picture I take, like how far can I take it. So yeah, I started off like that, taking pictures of my sisters and them, my brothers, my family, and stuff like that, trying to all that and building on. But I didn't have the equipment, so I kept doing it. So when I didn't have the camera, I was designing. Like I was like, okay, I don't have a camera, but I would take pictures of the social media and I look at them and I study them and I'm like, okay, I would like to take a picture like this. So so those pictures came out looking so nice. I was like, okay, I can do this, but I can do it better, or I can do my version of it. So yeah, and I kept going and I kept going. I think when the iPhones came out, I think it was the iPhone 5. Was it 5? Yeah, it was some iPhone that had the nice camera. So I was like, yo, I worked so hard to invest in that phone just for the camera because I knew I couldn't afford like a digital camera. So I was like, you know what? I can do so much with the phone. You know what I'm saying? I can do so much with this camera. So that's why like everything I use is Apple, by the way. Like the camera was just amazing. That was the first time I saw social like I saw a phone do that much magic, and I was like, okay, let's do this. So I started keep going to events now, recording studio, like taking pictures of my homies in the studio, like building profiles, doing so much thing with with the photography. So I kept going, and I would say like probably like 55% of my pictures have been taken off an iPhone. Like some of my best pictures that I think are best for me, I've taken off a phone. Um, so every time like my things like what I when I'm shooting, like if I'm traveling, I'm going for a shoot. Like one thing I never like the things I never forget to carry are my camera and my phone. That's one thing, and my iPad. So what am I shooting with right now at the moment? Before I even got the cameras that I have, first camera I ever got was a Nikon. I even still got it, and that's the camera that I'm shooting on. I'm shooting this video on. It's the camera like I first, or the first real camera I would say was a Nikon D5500, and I'm even still using it right now. And yeah, I think I've shot different brands of cameras. Like now that I'm more grown and I've experienced, and I would say like if I was to shoot every day, if I'm shooting every day, a camera that I can shoot with every day. Now that I'm in this at this level, I would shoot with. I like Nikon, but the color science of a Canon is just magical. Like Canon is just one of those things that like their color science has always been like amazing. So that's what I would shoot with on my personal things. If I was shooting my own personal like my street photography, that's where I really shoot. I would shoot with a Nikon. I like a Nikon. But if I'm shooting a professional shoot, like I'm shooting for like events, when I'm shooting events, I'm shooting like um, interviews or podcasts and stuff like that. I usually shoot with a Canon. Like Canon is like, so this is what I'm shooting with right now. You see this? This is the D Mark III, and this is my favorite lens right here. 24 to 70 millimeter. This is the old version of it, not the new version, but this is the 24 to 70. This is the lens that's everyday lens. If I'm shooting an event, quick, if I'm shooting something, it's like quick. This is the lens I'm going to use. And this is my setup right now, what I'm shooting with. I'm trying to get something better, so yeah. So the lens, my favorite lens right now is the 70 to 20, 24 to 70 Canon. That's what I'm shooting with right now. So if I'm shooting an event, this is my camera. This is my, you know, this is my everyday. This is my everyday one. So yeah, Canon. Favorite lens I've used so far that I think. Funny thing is this small lens right here. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it. It's the 50 millimeter, what they call the Nifty 50. This lens right here has done so much magic. And I'll tell you something. These two lenses, the 70 to 24 and this one, the 50 millimeter 1.8, this is my magic. This is my go-to. Like this, if I'm shooting, like this is my go-to right here. Every photographer should have a Nifty 50. This is the Nikon uh 1.8 50 millimeter. My everyday shoot if I'm doing. So yeah. So I want to show you guys some of the pictures I've taken so far. Like I've taken a few pictures. Like I've taken a lot of pictures. So I hope I just want to show you like some of the pictures I've taken and yeah. You guys tell me if you guys what do you guys think? Let me see. To all my photographer friends, man. Like what advice do you have for me? Like so I need to okay. All right. So let me show you guys some pictures that I've taken. Like you tell me if you like them or not. I'm going to probably leave them on the end of the video because it's not like a long video. This is just showcasing. So I want to show you guys. So this picture, I like taking pictures of friends. Like this, I've done this with the homies. Like this one, the homies shoot. He makes clothes and stuff like that. So I wanted to shoot that. That's something I shot that like that. Yeah, this was like a trio. Like it's three of them. It's a lot of them, but like this one is yeah. I like some people just come out good in pictures. Like it came out good. I like using shadows. I like using shadows like when I'm doing like I like pictures that have shadows like it frames like you don't see the whole picture. You see like part of it like light. I like using light for my pictures like so yeah. That was a nice shoot. Shout out to my homie. He's a dope ass you know designer. He's a clothes maker. Like he's a tailor. So he's like yeah he goes hard. Um This is Kampala. This is Kampala City. I took it in downtown Kampala. I just I like the look of it. Everything that's going on. It's nice. It's a nice picture. It's a nice picture. Come on. Where is my? Okay, yeah. So now we're on track. This one. This is one of my favorite pictures right here. This is one of my favorite pictures right here. Like, they, and like this picture is not really edited. I just happened to catch the sun at that moment. It's not edited. I didn't do too much to it. And this is a. Did I take this off a phone? Is this my iPhone? Or is this? Yeah, but anyways, this is one of my favorite pictures. Like, some moments you just can't get back. Now this one, I think. Where did I? Yeah, I took this. My workers at the on my farm, they were burning some grass. I was like, you know what? I like light and shadows. Light and shadows just make something. Like, look at this picture. Like, this is a good picture. This is one of my. This is one of. These are some of the pictures I've taken. That I'm like, okay. I look at them and I say, okay, that was a good moment I captured. You know, same thing, same place. This is a different view of it. So yeah, it looks it's amazing. I think it's amazing, but some of the pictures I've taken, so same picture, same area. Like, this is a different angle, like closer, more of a close-up picture. So yeah, I just like black and white. Something about black and white and capturing moments. It just has something that. Now this is a mirror reflection. I was just trying to see the reflection pointing up with a mirror, like just capturing. But some pictures I take, I don't even know what I be thinking. I just capture the moments and I look back at them like, man, that's some amazing. That's some good. This is one of my favorite pictures that I've taken. For me, anyway, like this is a picture that I would like. It's just the moment I captured. Like, I captured the bird flying off the roof, and even me where I'm taking the picture, I'm like on top of a roof somewhere else. Like, yeah, I gotta frame that picture. This is just, some hands, good glass, water. That's rain. It's just I just now this picture. I captured this picture like on the highway. I was walking somewhere, but the way this picture, it's just something about it. Black and white just makes pictures like just look different. Like, it's just something about them. That black and white. Even capturing this moment, like it's crazy. That's the homie. These are some of the ones I take inside. Like, these are inside shoots, like studio shoots. Like, these are not outside. These are just studio shoots. Trying to test my color, see how the color comes out. Black and white. There's some kid on the street, but I like the way the shadows came out and the look on his face is just. These are studio shots. I don't really shoot like too much of studio indoor shoots. I like outdoor shoots. Like, I like to capture moments. These are just like some portraits I take. They're not too much, not too serious. That's not really my thing. But if I have to do it for a job, I'll do it. But it's not really my thing though. This is my homie. Like, this is my homie Santo, a tattoo artist. Like, the way, like, these moments, like, I shot this with a Nikon 50 millimeter 1.2. Yeah, yeah. I like these. Capturing those moments with someone serious working. These are just studio shots. This is just some portraits I shoot, like around just some villagers, like give them a shoot or something like that. Just, but she has a the face. Like she has a nice face. Yeah. This the homie. I always shoot. A lot of my pictures got this my homie in them. Like my homie is the photographer. Actually, he's the photographer. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I like practicing on him. Like I took this off of iPhone. This is the iPhone picture right here. This is the iPhone photography. You know what I'm saying? I took it off of iPhone. So yeah, I captured this at the wedding. This was random. This is my homie. He's a designer. We were shooting this bag. I was trying to shoot for his bag. He made his bag. So just capturing those moments, like these moments, like these, like this is a journey. Like this is a journey of like how people. I've taken a lot of pictures. I love photography. If I don't know, if I wasn't so focused on the graphic design as my career, I think I would be more focused on like photography. So, but they both go in hand in hand. It depends, whichever comes, I'll do it. But those for right now, like the journey of photography has been a long one. But we have to figure out which one we'll focus to, like which one makes the money. So yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching. Till next time, I'm Alan, and yeah, this is me. See you next time, man.